Hello everybody and welcome back to more of the Agent series where we are on Tatooine. Now, if you remember correctly, we got to Tatooine, and we're still in Chapter 1, but we got here and we were talking to some lady who came up on a little holocom, and she was telling me where to meet her, and she is a person who doesn't like what the terrorists are doing anymore. She was a part of the terrorist, and now we are trying to get her attention, go and meet with her, and learn some information from her. In a nice way, at least. We're going to try to be nice about it. However, you got to keep in mind, she's a traitor, and she's like a double agent, you know. She was a traitor to the Empire, and she went to go become a terrorist to defeat the Empire in her own skewed ways, and now she's a traitor to a terrorist group. So you can't trust her at all, really, at this point. She has no clout.
Smells like a sweaty farmer. Great spot for a dead drop.
Good droids. Many droids. You coming to shop now? Yes. You look around.
I'm not in the market for droids, but I've got holocams to sell.
Holocams? Yes. Yes, for these we make an exchange. I get holocams, you get shiny mouse droid. Good condition.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll do nicely.
Yes. Look, your droid is getting away. Better follow him.
On Hutta, we used mouse droids for target practice.
Now, you gotta understand, my character's used to all this cloak and dagger stuff, being an agent, but this is a little over the top. She didn't want to just tell me where she was. She told me to go get cameras from these droids, to get the cameras taken to that guy, and that guy will give me something to lead me to her. And apparently I had to follow this mouse droid down over to here and be able to find her like that. But, once again, can't really trust her all that much.
Keep your weapons down. I don't want to fight, You sure you weren't followed?
I followed your instructions, and I was watching all the way. We're safe.
Safe. All right.
Oh, she's scared. Who needs a hug?
My name is Mia Hawkins. I'm not giving you the runaround. It's just, the ghost cell can look like anyone. Holographic disguise.
Holographic disguises will only get you so far.
They're not... Let me start over. I used to be part of Cobalt Flag, the anti-occupation group on Sullust. We fought the Empire, organized bombings and sabotage. Didn't work. Last year, Imp Security cracked down. Most of us died. I was approached by people who offered me a way out. Retraining.
Don't make it sound like you were a victim. You killed people.
Cobalt Flag always issued warnings before attacks. If civilians died, it wasn't our fault. Look, I don't want to get into a political argument. I did what I had to do. But right now, we've got the same goals.
My patience is wearing thin.
Right. Moving on, then. The Eagles people smuggled me into Tatooine, brought me to this weird empty village in the middle of the desert. The Ghost Cell lived there, a few dozen fighters from around the galaxy, training under their leader, the Old Man.
No real name, I take it?
He was ancient. Brilliant. He taught us how to move unseen, kill anyone. The Old Man's village was an empty model. We could experiment with bombs, sniper fire, whatever. I spent months there. Then they started kidnapping civilians, brought them to the village so we could practice. That's when I slipped away.
That's very nearly sickening.
Those people were innocent. There are limits. The Ghost Cell has to stop. I don't know where the village is. They kept us sedated coming and going, but I had a thought. The cell gets food and supplies from some smuggler in town. Name of Dragon Eyes. If we can flesh him out, he can lead us there.
We make noise, Dragon Eyes takes the bait.
Exactly. I patched together these tracking devices. Wouldn't be hard to plant them on customers in the local cantina. People who know things. Then you ask around for Dragon Eyes, loud and public. Someone's bound to try and warn him, and with the trackers, we can see who.
Believe me, I can make a scene.
I'll monitor the trackers and call you when someone gets in touch with Dragon Eyes. But work fast, okay?
Okay, my character can definitely make a scene. That's not the point that we need to talk about, though. However, we do need to talk about the fact that she said that she's not much different than what I'm trying to do. But we gotta go over that philosophical debate, rather, which is she says that she was a part of a anti-occupational group on Solist, and she was fighting the Empire. That's fine, I understand she's entitled to her opinion on how the Empire occupies planets. That's fine. But she took it one step further. She went and killed innocent people. She didn't necessarily kill civilians on purpose, but it was part of the byproduct of that. The difference between her and I is I'm killing people who are part of a terrorist group. I'm not just going through to innocent people and killing them. In fact, I don't think I've killed one person in an interrogation unless they were a terrorist member. So if they aren't, if they're a civilian, I kind of leave them alone.
So the Imperials come in with 3 astromech droids, and I'm thinking to myself, I see. You want something? I'm a little busy here.
Thought I'd pay a visit, have a drink or two? That a problem?
No, most strangers have reasons for coming here, though.
I don't suppose you've heard of a man called Dragon Eyes?
Dragon Eyes. Doesn't ring any bells, but that don't mean much. What's this guy to you?
Dragon Eyes cheated me, betrayed me, and almost got me killed. I want to repay the favor.
I won't stop you, just don't shoot up the place, huh? Please?
Let's ask around, see if one of these losers can find a clue.
Good news. An old Rhodian left the cantina a few minutes ago. Fidgety. Nervous. I'm tracking him. Might be going to Dragon Eyes. The bad news is, ghost cell assassins are all over. They're coming to kill you.
How do you know they're after me?
They're watching the cantina. Don't see anyone else they want to kill. They've got stealth tech and street clothes. No way to find and fight them all. You need to get them off your back, and now. Take the offensive. Draw them into an ambush.
That's not a bad idea.
Grab a speeder out of town. There's an old wind farm not far. Plenty of cover. And dust's good for jamming stealth. Should hide the bodies, too. Look, I have to go. They'll be looking for me. Talk later.
I also want to quickly mention, because I get so many comments on it, my character does not look like a freaking Jedi with this robe. Look, robe does not equal Jedi. You're not a Jedi because you wear a robe. You're a Jedi because you're a Jedi. The Jedi just happen to wear a lot of robes. Not all of them, mind you. Not all the Sith wear robes either. It's just one of those things that they like wearing. It's loose clothing, so they're better equipped to take down people in melee range. That's all it is. This isn't a Jedi robe. This is just a robe to protect my character from all the sandstorms in Tatooine. Really, come on.
Come out. The wind speaks your name. The sand would bury your corpse. You have asked improper questions. The old man has determined your fate.
Why don't you lower your weapons, and we can discuss this?
There is nothing to discuss. Now it is time to die.
Looks like her plan did pretty well, setting a trap for these guys to be able to take them out. Now, here's the thing, though. The old man is definitely onto me, which is exactly what I wanted. I want to kind of draw him out so that way I can find him and get rid of him. He's kind of my target in this whole thing. I mean, the whole terrorist cell here on Tatooine would be nice to get rid of to begin with. However, he is my primary target. If I could take down, the head of an organization, I'm pretty sure I can hurt it significantly, if not break it up completely.
They're all dead? What did you do in here? Forget that, you're amazing. Did they hurt you?
The assassins are finished. Don't think they'll tell us much, though.
Not in their condition. You look... Never mind. If you hadn't stopped them, they would have come after me. I don't know how to thank you.
I don't need gratitude. Let's just get the job done.
But Fine. Another time, maybe. Let me take a look at you. They use poison sometimes. Even a scratch can be nasty.
What kind of poison?
Something from one of the native plants. Now, can I take a look?
Frankly, I'm not sure if I trust you.
Not buying it, are you? Here, I thought I had the details right.
You're still going to die. Along with the traitor.
Ah, that was clever, but not clever enough to take down my agent. You see, the first thing she tried to do was the whole seductive thing, because she knows about my agent, apparently. Her details suggest that my character is one to seduce women, and the reason he does this is to get information. That's what she didn't know. He doesn't do it to seduce them, he does it to get information. And that's just how he works. I mean, he was married once. He's not interested in being married again. He's kind of still mourning the loss of his wife, and that's all in the whole Trilus of Eidolon series, and you can read through that. However, the second thing she did was she tried to baby me and try to fix my wound with the poison. But my character is also smart enough to know what poisons are what, and just asks the question. He doesn't let anybody get too close if they don't have to.
Hello? Still alive out there?
Sweet of you to ask. You're getting attached.
Are you? What? Never mind. Now, while you were fighting, I think the Tracers got a lock on Dragon Eyes. Let's meet up before this call gets intercepted. There's a trading post near our man's location. I can make it there.
Just don't get killed on the way. Where do we meet?
I'll wait for you in one of the storage areas. Should be safe, if you're quick. And if... I have to go.
It was, that flirt was a joke, if you couldn't tell. He was joking with her because she just flirted with him, even though she didn't know that. So the joke was not on deaf ears, though, because Koliya got a good laugh out of it.
You made it, huh? I had a detonator primed just in case. I can probably turn it off now.
I could do without being blown to bits by an ally.
Suppose so. I told you I tracked down Dragon Eyes. Your trap led straight to the terrorist supplier. Real nasty sort named Milos Varda. He works for the local crime syndicate. Group called The Exchange.
Been a while since I dealt with the underworld. I'm out of practice.
I don't know a lot about them. The Exchange runs spice, gambling, extortion, broken legs, and blown up speeders. Not a shock their guys connected to the ghost cell. Milos must get supplies through Mosilla and ship them to the village.
We need to know how he does it. I'll pay him a visit.
I'm sure he has Exchange protection, but his house isn't far. Afterwards, we can meet back here.
She is really paranoid, but this is about to be really fun.